Hey, this message is for Taurus. If you're looking for a private reading, you can get that at betwixt.me. Links in the box below. All right, what's up in the recent past for Taurus? King of Swords, Ace of Cups. Well, that could be a King of Swords in your life who you really loved, and there was a Tower moment with it. That could also be in the recent past being more about thinking with the head over thinking with the heart, because you have the King of Swords there, and that bird has swords but also talons. What's the Tower? High Priestess, King of Coins, Ten of Swords. It kind of seems like not a whole lot of things were working in a way that we would have liked. And it's causing, I mean, they call the King of Swords the Ice King, right? And even if you're the feminine in this, it doesn't really matter. It's like, that is the masculine, the kings, they're the ones that are the decision makers. They are the ones who get to execute. And this is a whole decision on love, I guess, that we know from past experience that no matter what goes on, you wind up losing it. You wind up being in the Ten of Swords place. And we have the Hierophant, and maybe someone is saying like, that's my destiny, or that's the truth of the things, and they kind of feel really like that's just the way it is with me. The Rider, the Wine, there's Tower again. But I want to be like, just wait for it. You know, I did this reading just a minute ago and my battery died. It was so good. The Emperor and the Empress got together on the deck and showed up. And I think that, and that was about defeating, learning lessons and finally learning the lesson. And then you get this like great payout from it. But this, it feels more like this is just wait for it, because it's what is coming. It's not necessarily time yet, or the right thing happens at a right time. But it also feels like there is a moment of Jupiter expansion, which happens before the love thing. And maybe it is part of a Hierophant type moment. Like, you are supposed to wait on love. You're supposed to hold off because maybe you're moving somewhere or you're about to have new surroundings. Yeah, because in the present moment you have the Six of Cups, which talks about something that was always meant to be. And then you have the Six of Coins, which to me always talks about reciprocity. And the Fool. Exactly. I think that's what I meant by there needs to be a Jupiter moment. Some kind of expansion. You might have really close neighbors. It could feel like home. It doesn't have to be moving. It's just a vibe change. But for some of you it is. It's a more permanent thing. You are moving towards. This is my point with the Moon. Somebody here is like mad with the King of Swords about love. Like, I guess this just isn't supposed to work out for me. It's being the Ice King in regards to loving situations. But it looks like from these cards, the whole reason that nothing else worked out before, or things kept getting blocked, was because you weren't in the position to catch the one that was meant for you because they were physically somewhere else. But then in your present moment, Page of Wands, Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, you could get some really good news about climbing some kind of ladder. That could be a new job opportunity, or Two of Cups. That is some kind of union. It does maybe feel like something that you've been waiting on. Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands. But that's my point. You have to leave wherever you are because your partner's waiting on the other side. See, right there it is again. With this Eight of Cups, that's the leaving towards the Wheel of Fortune. And then you have the Four of Wands, which is the togetherness. Because something's waiting for you on the other side. Four Swords, Strength. And this is something that's going to be protective and someone who has a lot of ambition. They might climb up on ladders. I keep seeing that. And they might raise things above their head all the time. There's two different images of that as well. They might drive like a brown type vehicle or a truck. How does that happen? Where are they at? Where do you... You might be out and about. You just see them. They're an emperor. They could be... It feels like maybe construction or contracting or something like that. And they are there. It's some kind of work collaboration. See, but then you immediately get 2 5s under that. It feels we're right back to Ice King. There's not a chance. I'm not going to fall for that again. That one there looks like trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. And they look innocent. but they've got that vibe. You have that gnosis. That's going to be the next one to hurt me or whatever. I'm not a chance I'm going on that cycle again. And they're like, madam, please. Just came to paint your house. And you're like, no, I knew you were coming. Victory. And I think they like that. They like the... They're like Temperance to your stalemate. I love that. But it feels like they're the boss. So if they're not technically a lover, then what is the point of even... I heard they bring nostalgia. King of Cups, Ace of Swords. They might just remind you of who you are, if that makes any sense. Like they bring it back. They bring back that love and feeling. The Empress, right. And Temperance. They make you, it could even be like a last test. What was I saying about all that? On the other side of the rainbow, where the good one is, 8 of Wands, and the Chariot. They might be a Cancer, 2 of Swords. This person could drive ski-doos or jet skis or whatever. King of Wands. And so in the near future, you might see someone or have a connection with someone or something like that. And they might text you or call you or whatever while you're sleeping. This feels like while you were sleeping. 3 of Swords. Page of Cups. And maybe somebody here says something that's not so great. You're trying to heal, so you're like, see, this is why. This is why I don't do this. The Sun. And then you wind up with the Queen of Swords. It looks like for the next like 2 or 3 days, because that's all this is like you make these decisions. You're going to do some kind of moving or changing, and then it's like you run right back into the right thing, but you are causing temperance within yourself. Like, I know that the right thing will come along, and then somebody says something mean or hateful or something like that, or causes a big fuss, 5 of Rods, and it feels like, when is this going to stop? This isn't going to be for the next 48, but when does it stop? Like, when does the 6 of Cups? There's a lesson. It's a lesson about collaborating with people who come forward as a Knight of Wands. But that guy came forward as an Emperor, and she came forward as the Empress. Oh my God, it happened again, Emperor and Empress. This is someone that you see, but you like run away from. but they're there on some kind of work collaboration. And then you're like, nah, and you push it away. The Empress. I just want to be like, wait for it. In the next couple, and then you might figure it out like, oh, that was that one. And that's maybe the lesson, is that you push away the ones that are good for you and you keep the ones that are not so good for you. And so we're trying to get you to have a perspective change on who gets to have a piece of your energy, right? Because people should have to earn it. All right, if this resonates for you and you want your cards read, head to Betwixt.me. Till next time, bye.